Again, baby, hitting it up on a Monday, kicking ass and taking names and then giving them names to other people's whose asses we've kicked. Shouting out peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination from Kentucky all the way around the corners of the world. So, hell yeah, y'all, let's get it going. Ya boys, he's got a bold new plan now. You might not be able to read it because it's backwards, but that's the repeat offenders, baby. We're going to take us some tabs. We're going to get the list going. You know what I'm saying? We've got the marker of justice and the paper of power. We're burn out the day. Burn out the night. I'm not the one to tell you what's wrong and what's right. But we got one motherfucking like, so yeah, by God, it's true. Burn on. I'm burning for you. All right, yeah, we're hitting it up. Did I just chat? I may have adjusted chat. No, I didn't. I did not change the chat filter. Damn convexity. We got our peace sign, our wonky jonky ass peace sign can of Coke over here. Be sure to hit it up in chat, y'all. Be sure to tell us where it is and where it's at. We're the Stoosey Boys live from Kentucky, doing all we can because that's all we can do, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hoping everyone has a great day. Peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination. Wade Lucero up in the house, and I'm very happy to put that name down. First one on the repeat offenders list, baby. First fucking one. He sets the font. Yes, sir. Wade Lucero on deck first. The repeat offenders. We're finally breaking down and taking tally of all the bad mamma jammas up in the house. Also, Wade, where was you last weekend? I gotta say, I believe we missed Wade on the Saturday and Sunday streams. There's a damn shame. Possibly Friday. I can't recall. I think he was there on Friday, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're hoping everyone's having a great one. We're hoping everyone's out there having a good one. Bryson Baruff said hi, and Ladislav Kamal laughed and said Teb Jib. Subscribe button right here, y'all. Y'all sons of bitches are beautiful. Gotta hit that motherfucker for all that it counts. What is this wanker? Gordon Ramsay's. What's poppin', dog? He knows how to cook, baby. All y'all by gotten bad babies, hit up that subscribe button. They tell me it's somewhere in this general vicinity. Slovakia? You mean Slovakia? Slovakia? Is that like Croatia, bro? Cook something. Oh, you got it, Chief. I'm cooking right now. That's not steam. That's smoke. Abby Banshee, we're taking a toll, or we're taking what a bloody mess. Welcome to the show, Gordon Ramsay. We're taking tab of the repeat offenders and all the ones that know. So we're writing them down. I don't think we can consider Abby Banshee a repeat offender. That's fam, you know what I mean? There's a difference between the repeat offenders and the actual ass like legal fam, you dig? So under that specific circumstances, like say you won't find Paw or Sis or Rainbow Band. None of those will be going on the repeat offender list. But for everyone else, there's going to be a lot of cats coming through here. But I'm making a point, too, to not add them till they show up. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how long it takes. You know what I mean? Been missing APM Auto for a hot minute. I hope everything's doing all right with him. I mean, that tall-ass willow tree and all his mechanical endeavors and such. You know what I'm saying? Gordon Ramsay's up on a bloody mess. These things happen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to live life. Also, Nympho said Dwarf's house. What I'm in here? No, this is a shed. This is Stoosey Boy Worldwide headquarters, baby. It doesn't get no better than this, right? Right. So we're just cooking up some good times and cooking up good vibes. You know what I'm saying? He said this fucking chicken is raw or whatever. He did learn me on how to cut a bell pepper. I think Gordon Ramsay was the one that taught me how to cut a bell pepper. He also showed me how to properly what do you call it? Scramble an egg. Wasn't showing chat. Chat could be getting goofy with us, Lucero, admittedly. Like I say, we're talking about the repeat offender list. We're talking about Wild Wade Lucero, who got it in right off the bat. Now, I can think of like 10, 15, 20 different names to be going down on this list. And we're going to stop flailing it around, too. We're flashing it. Yeah, y'all remember that one Medal of Honor? There's a mission where it's like you're infiltrating the Nazis or something. And you holding up your papers, and it's like you'd hit the button, and he'd go. Was like he would do the same thing. What just got here? Sis, welcome to the show. Appreciate you dropping through. Your boy is finally going to take tab of his repeat offenders. You know what I'm saying? Rainbow Band, my baby, my Giat made it to the party. Let's fucking get it. I'm taking tally of all the repeat offenders, not counting the fam, right? So we're not going to find Sis, Rainbow Band, Abby Banshee, Pawpaw, Infamous Squirrel. They won't be going on the repeat offender list. I think it's a little different than that. You know what I mean? They're the, quote, fam, you dig? Whereas we're talking about the repeat offenders, baby! Wild Wade Lucero, the king of repeat offenders. And admittedly, out of all the people that watch the Stoosey Boys, I'm going to tell you right now, he's probably the one that shows up the most. I'm 100%. We thought about starting a little thing, you know what I'm saying, keeping track of who shows up the most, maybe in the month of May, putting tally marks beside their name, and whoever ends up with the most points at the end is crowned king fucking sub. I don't know. It sounds goofy and extra, and it just might be, but it also sounds like it'd be a decent lick of fun. It's like a never-ending rolling USA from Santa Fe. Everybody double tap that screen, motherfuckers, and subscribe. And because of that, we're going to go ahead, USA, and put it down. I'm going to go peace sign. USA. No need to put the Santa Fe. We know. USA, we're making the big repeat offender list. We've just started this today. So far, Wade Lucero and USA, baby. That's all. I mean, hey. Yeah. I can't wait to have my bingo sheet completely filled out. Not counting the fam. I can't stress that enough. It's a little bit of a passion project. You know what I'm saying? A little something you got going on, you dig? And as they come through, we'll just put them on the list. We know who all our homies are. We know the repeat offenders of the world. They united to stand the greatest collection of minds. When I look through this circle, I see the greatest collection of minds ever assembled in YouTube history. I'm also not getting my emojis on this stream either. Bumming me out. So if you guys are spamming it up, I can't see it. Unless maybe. What's up, y'all? This is the Stoosey Boys. We're dropping in. But oh, yeah, there it goes. There we go. Now we've got the fucking emojis working now. Or maybe no one had been dropping them all stream. We don't know. Look, it's party. It's party pop off in love. Woo! Look at their below. Amy Conway. Time to add to the repeat offender list. Let's go ahead and get that paperwork pushed through. Amy Conway. You related to Conway Twitty? Have we ever asked that? I guess that would be last name Twitty. We've got our repeat offenders. We've got motherfucking Wade Lucero, USA from Santa Fe, and Amy Conway. We're taking tally, baby. We're finally putting it on paper. When I get done, I might frame this bitch. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Amy Conway, we're doing fantastic, all things considered. On a 1 to 10, 10 being fan-freaking-tastic, out of your control. Hell. Call her a 7. We a damn fine day. I mean, a damn fine day. We get to filling this list up. It's going to turn into an 8 real fucking quick, though. Straight up. Hell yeah, to hell with new people. Welcome back, repeat offenders of the world. I'm just kidding. I love all the homies, new and old, young and old. They're all fantastic. As long as they're over 18, because this be an adult stream, by God. A for adult. I guess that could also be A for Amy. Storm rolling in here, and damn it, getting dark. It's been nothing but rain and storm and more fucking rain and water and hydrogen dioxide or whatever the hell, H2O. It's been water on water, beside water, and adjacent to water. It's been fucking wet in the Okefenokee. About like living in a goddamn swamp. But we did get that one storm video, or that short that got like 20,000 views. So I'm just fucking saying, it's rain on rain on rain. Rain and cooler. Yeah, I know. It's been cool as a motherfucker. Rain and hail off and on since yesterday. You got your boots out. Is that some kind of like pilgrim thing? If you leave your boots out in the rain, that seems like a thing. No, they're on my feet. Timbies, size 12 wide. Rain boots? No. Timbies. I was slipping all up and down the creek. I was fine. I was catching myself. I wasn't falling, busting my ass or dying or anything like that. But I'm just saying. Also, welcome one and all to the fun world of Stoosey Boys. I'm your host, C-Band. Drop back with you on this Monday evening. Have a great time. Y'all be sure to double tap that screen if you haven't, and drive them likes up and hit it up in chat. Tell us where it is and where it's at. Y'all, we appreciate the holy love and hell out of everybody that comes through here, especially the ones that double tap screen, driving up the likes and hit it up in chat. So we ain't even begun to talk about the ones that have subscribed, joined the fam damly, and all the repeat offenders of the world. 3 by my count so far, not counting fam. I'm just saying, it's a damn fine gaggle of individuals we got up in here. And of all things, it is a gaggle. About like a youth gang. We usually got our bandanas and shit. You know what I mean? Coming over the hill on your ass. That's how the Stoosey Boys roll, you dig? But yeah, how's everybody doing? Did I call for the? So everyone, let me know about the rain, but I'm calling for the vibe check, y'all. How many? What's the status of the day on that 1 to 10? Barberman Toon said, "Do you eat?" Yes. Try again. Today's the 7. Yeah, how's everyone's vibe going? Wade calling for 8, not bad. Do you, like say, I don't know what the hell, 6.5. That's a bummer. I mean, yeah, hold on. 6.5 is pretty good, right? Because 5 is right smack in the middle, you know what I'm saying? So 6.5, that's trending on the way up, you know what I mean? Ain't bad. Sis is having an 8. Wade's having an 8. USA with a 7. Like I say, I'm hanging at a 7, possibly an 8. I'm getting there, you know what I mean? Just like the number of likes we have in this live stream, baby. Look at it up there. It's so motherfucking fantastic, you know what I mean? Rainbow Band hanging on a 7. That's what I'm talking about. It's good to see everyone vibing. I put that poll up. Fuck, I think it was Sunday or something. Motherfucker. There was a few people. First off, we had a horrible time with the math. All of a sudden, we had to figure out what 15% of 16 was, or whatever the hell. Do you guys eat Poppy's Pays? Amy fucking got his ass for a minute. Said, try again, fool. I don't get what he's saying. Is he using some kind of lingo, like some hip young people shit that I haven't figured out yet? Sarcastic, in my opinion. Maybe. It seemed like they were having trouble with, like, not communication, but illustrating their ideas. It's something like that. And that second one, that almost seemed like they were trying, maybe papayas. I bet it was papayas. Except, oh boy, we see when they come back. Like I said, the way he spelled it. And there may be a different way to spell papaya, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, papayas ain't all that. Gosh, dang. Anyway, yeah, papayas, dog. And chia pets. Can't let that motherfucker run out of water. I'm going to tell you out right now, buddy. Okay, so we got our vibe check, even if it did cause confusion amongst the crowd to a slight degree. We got our vibe check. We took care of something before that. What the hell did we... With the vibe check. We get the vibe check. We got the weather check from everyone, so we're all fucking rocking on it. And we've got our Strikes D ride cooters. Try me again? What? You mean scooters? Not in a very long time. But scooters kicked ass. I'll be damned. I'd infinitely rather try to move around on a scooter than I would on a skateboard. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Poor feller. Scooters be all right. Fucking hit that shit on the side of you. Fucking that ball on your ankle, though, with them bitches. Bro, A and S is right next to each other. Sometimes. Yeah, no, scooters be fire. Not that I could ever do some, like, wicked wild shit on that, but yeah, scooters. The hell was I talking about before I got distracted by scooters? This fifth is fucking popping, man. I don't know what the hell. We doing good today. Oh, God, well, of course. What's everybody holding on to? You know what I'm saying? In a plead the fifth kind of way. I've heard about permanent marker a lot. That's a very popular one. I also have a permanent marker. But what's everybody holding? Y'all know the Stoosey Boys. We don't know because we don't know. On the one thing, we're not going to say what is or may not be the green apple elixir. But we're going to be on that. Have been on that for a little bit and going to be on that for a little bit. You know what I mean? So what is or isn't may or may not be potentially from a legal point of view under like a fifth kind of way. Yeah. Permanent marker and apple fritter. Damn it, boy. See, like I say, that permanent marker, oh boy, must have played the fifth. Nice. What? But Amy Conway, I thought we had discussion that you didn't plead the fifth, at least perhaps. So if you've made a decision, if you're, pleading the fifth, unpleading the fifth, then kick ass. And Strike GT loves shrimp while drinking sweet tea. How have you cooked the shrimp? Is it fried? Basket of fried shrimp, some hush puppies, some good, like, well-seasoned steak cut fries, some motherfucking, hell, maybe throw even some catfish nuggets or pieces of tilapia in that motherfucker, too. Just saying in general. Oh, okay. That's fine. I wouldn't answer any question they asked either. But no, that sweet tea and shrimp, that could be a vibe. That's one thing about Popeyes, bro. Their seafood game is lit. Now, I understand he's probably maybe eating something better than Popeyes, or more power to him. But what are those emojis down there? What are those, grub worms? Flowers? So what are those grub worms? All I've seen are like white. You know what I mean? Shrimp. Oh, there's a shrimp emoji. What are those, cotton balls? Big fan of fish. Oh, but whenever I whoop up tilapia, by God, I don't see you not eating it. You gotta cook it right, bro. Well, that's when maybe we go with the fried chicken platter. Maybe side serve, we could go like mozzarella sticks. What other fried options you got? Shrimps. Scramps. Some of them there camarones, dog. It's the only time I eat fish. But you don't get it at heart. The local, the very famous semi-local catfish hub, you don't eat that? Lemon and garlic shrimp. No, the trick to shrimp is always, it's like the trick to most things, to cook it in butter. That's the first thing I found to be the best way to go about it. If we're going for like a sauteed pan kind of deal, all of a sudden this became the welcome y'all to the Stoosey Boys cooking channel. Wishing like hell I had the shit right here in front. The shrimp is best cooked in butter, I find. Of course, you're going to go with like a roasted herb and garlic style seasoning. And then from there, you could take it in a Cajun direction with chili powder and cayenne pepper and maybe some, like, if you wanted to really get fancy, go throwing like peppers and shit in there with it and maybe some onions, saute it up, you know what I mean? Let it fucking happen. It'd be a great way to get, and then you can take and add that, maybe just some pasta, hit that shit with lemon juice. You could take and rock it that way, or you could go like a roasted garlic and herb. I've been known to put a smokehouse maple on shrimp. You know what I mean? Like, the sky's the limit. And we go talking frying. Well, nothing beats a biscuit mix, or even better, cheddar bay biscuit is a way to go. So pasta, yeah. Shrimp scampi is okay, but I always seem like I prefer shrimp Alfredo. At the end of the day, let's just go ahead and throw Alfredo in there. What's the difference? I'll tell you the difference. A shitload of lemon juice. I guess shrimp scampi also doesn't have actual Alfredo sauce in it either. We all about some motherfucking pasta, by God. Big long boys, rotini, shells, it don't make a fuck. It's all good. Cat, I wish you'd quit scratching at the goddamn propane tank. You're freaking me out, man. Jesus Christ almighty. We're starting a repeat offenders list, by God. That makes me feel good about it. I'm waiting on them all to catch a live stream, too, because I could sit here and fill out a list of, once again, probably 20 or 30 individuals, but it's a process. Yeah, definitely feeling a 7 today, y'all. We could be a solid set. We'd totally be a 7.5. I'm 100%. We slept in a little more than we would have liked to. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Don't y'all hate it when the alarm don't go off? I'll tell y'all people, man, whenever I was a fucking teenager, I was horrible. I mean, like the younger I was, whenever my alarm didn't go off, I was horrible. Fucking horrible. Get mad. All of a sudden, my mom would see it. 'Cause I like, trust me, y'all, I'm one of them people that was respected his mom enough or knew well enough not to cuss my mom, except in the event of my alarm not going off. Because by God, dude, and I'm talking about waking up late for school like some kind of chump, getting pissed off because his alarm just, or like waking up late for work. It doesn't matter. If my alarm didn't go off and I woke up late, oh, I woke for goddamn, son of a bitch. I fucking hate waking up with that goddamn alarm. But over the years, I've mellowed out about that. Angel Dust up in the chat. What's popping, y'all? Appreciate you dropping in. Sub button right there. I remember one incident where I woke up late for the grocery store. And I was so mad that I had to pull over on the side of the empty highway. There's not a soul around because it's like, I don't know, 5:30, 6 in the morning. Who the fuck knows? Not a soul around. I casually like pulled over on the side of the road, got out of my S10 and just had to kick my fucking door like 6 goddamn times. I left a dent in that bitch and that dent stayed. It was exactly the same size as my foot because that's what fucking done it. I just had to pull over. I mean, I used to be horrible about it. Mother, goddamn. But nah, so I woke up late today. It was fine. It was fine. I don't do no such things. I just don't get in a hurry. It's like, all right, fuck it. We're rolling on my time today and just ease on to wherever the hell I'm going. You know what I mean? But yeah. there's your fun Seaman story there. What y'all think about that? Be sure, fine folk, glorious individuals of the Stoosey fam, hit it up in chat. For it is good. But yeah, it's been a real vibing day. Not gonna lie. Gonna be looking at some, we're either gonna go with some like pan-cooked pork chops, possibly in butter. We'll see how it fucking goes. Whatever the hell I feel like doing. I usually grill, or not grill. Well, grill would be the preferred, but I usually bake such things. I don't own an alarm or watch. My time is my time. Wait, I'll get there one of these days. One of these days I will make it there. Until then, I shall remain. He said amen. That's all you can do. So you know what? That sounds awesome, Wade. I want to work on that. Every day I don't even think, in the absence of worry, oh no, I always got to know what time it is. I mean, I'm really good at estimating time. Like right now, I would guess that it's, I don't know, 4:30ish, and it is 4:50. So I'm in the ballpark. I mean, I am fortunate. I can't wear a watch. They stop or run backwards. What the hell? Okay. What about digital ones? How the hell do phones work? Or how are you able to like have phones around you? Do compasses fuck up? What the hell? And Wade is fortunate. I agree. I figure a man's just worked to where he's at, like most successful, or at least those who I deem to be successful individuals. They come from the school of hard knocks, baby. You know what I mean? Like a lot of our cool cats. I say it's because I have too much electricity in my body. Been like that since I was a kid. Boy, what in the hell? So, what about a compass? Can you handle a compass, or is it just got too much electrode over here? Word. Oh, powerplex. So you just constantly static shock people? Really? Never messed with a compass. Neat. One thing I could have been talking about this whole ass goddamn stream. Big long nature adventure coming up this evening. It will be posted. It's already uploaded. I just have to finish the titling and tags and description and whatever the hell. And literally switch it to public. And we're fucking there, y'all. I think we've done a damn fine job. And we as in me, like I say, I trekked the treacherous forest alone for some meditation and manifestation of positivity. And I'm already feeling the vibes, so it's good to return to nature when you can. Even if I shuffled out of there like a motherfucker, because I realized it wasn't that I didn't have service, because despite being God's forgotten holler that no, there hasn't been human habitation in what appears to be at least 60 or plus years, I have service. And then I realized that people were trying to get a hold of me. It was actually Doobie and Rainbow. But I didn't have service. So I was like, ah, hell, they might think that I've done fucking because there was rain and everything else. We got way down in there, man. But fuck, we always do every time we get out there. So there will be the new next whatever Stoosey Boy wilderness adventure. We're getting back out there. We're breaking the seal. We're manifesting mojo. We're having a hell of a time. And it's gonna kick off a little bit of a revitalization of the channel. And I'm not gonna say revitalization that we went stagnant. I'm just saying we're gonna have to get out there and kill it. You know what I'm saying? Start checking out some more abandoned places. Maybe Papa's got some shine to whoop up at some point. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? There's more mechanic things, of course, that we got going on, and all of our agricultural pursuits. You know, there's a lot of things. We're really getting the vibe straight. You know what I mean? Stoosey Boys popping off. You know what I mean? Said, yeah, you know what I mean? It's like whenever you know what I mean? Whenever you be dropping all the videos, you know what I mean? Fucking, you know what I mean? Why did that make one more viewer show up? But life is definitely for the living, you know what I'm saying? So what's the evening plans, y'all? Get it up in chat, lay it down on how it is and how it's at. That didn't really make a lot of sense that time, but man, I'm getting toasted like bread, dog. Plead the fifth, of course. It must be something in the air, you know what I'm saying? Don't make me break down and start doing the fucking again, because I will. All of a sudden, all the real cool cats started tripping and twitching and everything else. I think USA was there for that. He's the one that kept making me laugh and basically kept making me do it. Because I just kept fucking... Because I don't know what the hell I was doing, but it just so happened to be making that noise, and somebody was like, hey, oh, who the fuck? Hold on, I'm not saying anything, but... I'm not going to say a damn thing. Because I don't have to. Plead the fifth, y'all. Or repair daily. So yeah, we're gonna have some exciting new content coming out. I'm very happy about it. Nice little. I think it'll be about an 8-9 minute ride somewhere in there. I think it's framed really nice. Oh yeah, I'm so fucking happy about it. I'm dying by the time I come out of there. It's a funky vibe. It's a great and glorious vibe, frankly. Makes me happy. Makes me feel good. So now we can move into the important discussion of the premier rap group of the 90s. Now I think it's a hands down discussion, or no matter of fact, not much of a discussion. I'm going to have to kick it to NWA. Even though they might have barely made it into the 90s, I understand. You know, that second album dropped, it was like, 91 or whatever. And Ice Cube had done left in like 89 because they wasn't paying him no fucking money. But I've got to say, what do we have by comparison? Well, you got your Bone Thugs and Harmony, I guess. It's Fellers with Attitude. How about that? Wade, do you not listen to gangster rap? Because I feel like we may have had this discussion, and I'm like, wait a minute. Fellers with Attitude. Hell no. Interesting. You ain't into like thugging and shit? That's interesting. So Wade, if you had to hand it down to a single like favorite genre of music, what exactly what genre would that be? If you had to. Oh man, but it's poetry, dog. Wait, I thought Wade was down with the clown though. He's going, what are you talking about? Eminem. I know Snoop and Eminem, but are you fan though? Do you care for Snoop and Eminem? That be the question. He said a song or two. So, all right, Wade, though, about that favorite genre, that's my question. The one that I gotta ask. Of course, now asking for a favorite overall genre, for me, that would be incredibly tricky because it would immediately launch into a discussion of, well, the favorite artists, which I've stated on the channel before, Doors, Mischief Brew, and Megadeth. But that in of itself to me feels like three different fucking genres. What about Luke Skywalker and Two Live Crew? Yeah, but Two Live Crew just feels like shouting at shit. You know what I mean? Hey, we want some pussy. Fuck it, like, what the hell? There's face down, ass up. That's the way we like to fuck. You know what I mean? Like, and don't get me wrong, it's all fine and fun, but fucking hell. As opposed to what NWA was laying down and had been laying down, I mean, come on now. Yeah, baby. You know that's right. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight. Hold up. Hey. 70s is my favorite, but 80s and 90s were great too. Okay. So a lot like maybe Eagles, maybe Smurley Van Halen, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Grand Funk Railroad, maybe Foreigner or Journey, but I kind of think of them as more 80s. Hart, Kansas. He's over there. Yup. I heard your vibrator trying to start. What in the hell? Queen Devo. We're getting a little more out there. We're slowly. Rush, Budgie, Bread. Let's go Three Dog Night. Let's go Bachman Turner Overdrive. Let's go. Come on now. Come on. Gordon Lightfoot. Let's go. He's slowing down now. He's he's about out of gas here. He went into how many bands did I think of when I say like 70s? Deep Purple, Blue Oyster Cult. Pink Floyd, of course. Come on now. America. It's way before your time frame. I don't give a shit. I don't give a goddamn. 70s is fire, but it's never been way up there from like a decade per decade kind of. I always preferred 60s, 90s. Two best decades right there. Bam, bam. Then probably the 50s. Then probably the 80s. 50s and 80s is a toss-up. And I feel like the two reflect. You notice there's that 30-year jumps there. The 60s and 90s are the best, and then like the 50s and the 80s are your B tier. You know what I mean? First song I learned on guitar was Amazing Grace. Ozark Mountain Daredevils, right on. Hold on, we're trying to think of fucking 70s music. I mean, there's all the disco shit, if you want to. Oh, the punk, Sex Pistols. God, who the hell else was around back then? I don't think Love Will Tear Us Apart has come out. Iggy Pop and the Stooges. Of course, Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson. Let's go Rolling Stones, though I think their best years were in the 60s. They still had a few bangers in the 70s. We're on a roll today, baby. We got all the 70s bands listed. I think that pretty much well covers the spread. Steve Miller Band. We about slipped, y'all. I said, oh, we got them all. Steve Miller. Big old jet airliner. Don't carry me too far away. Whoa, big old jet airliner. Wooly Nelson still touring. Well, that's good. He's like fucking 94, 93, dude. Man's old as hell. On the road again. Or hold on. I was a highwayman. Along the coach roads I did ride. With sword and pistol by my side. Many a young maid lost her marbles to my trade. Many a soldier shed his lifeblood on my blade. The bastards hung me in the spring of 25. But I am still alive. Some fucking how. Played in the fifth has kept him going. How y'all like that? Oh, also, Winter Hawk. Let's not forget Winter Hawk. It's like Native American Rush, y'all, and it's like badass. Also Redbone, while we're on the topic. The 5 Stair Steps. Wild Cherry is a way to go. The one song on the one album. I'd love to. I think I've tried listening to the rest of that album. The one where the bitch is eating like a fucking cherry or whatever. I don't know. Ram Jam, if we're on one hit wonders now. Great 70. That's gotta be all of them, y'all. We gotta have covered the 70s. Jesus Christ. Elton John, god damn it. Fuck yeah. The Runaways. Motherfucker. Yeah. A lot of good Irish rebel music coming out that time. The Dubliners. That may have been when the Irish Rovers started up. Wild Cherry was my. Hey, yeah, but that one goddamn. I have not heard a single other good Wild Cherry song other than Play That Funky. And don't get me wrong, if you're in the right frame of mind, that can be the greatest song ever made. But if you're not in that. Jefferson Airplane, I don't count them as the 70s because it's all downhill after Surrealistic Pillow. Granted, I consider Surrealistic Pillow to be like to psychedelic rock what I guess Dark Side of the Moon is to rock music in general, kind of like Legendary. Pronounced Leonard Skinnerd. I'm trying to think of some Legendary albums now because, shit wasn't complicated enough. These Legendary rock albums. To me, Surrealistic Pillow is one of, if not the greatest psychedelic rock album. Of course, it's a little overweighed by Disraeli Gears, the Cream record. Honestly, I think Disraeli Gear might be the GOAT. So I may have gave Surrealistic Pillow, but total number 2 there. Machine Head by Deep Purple is the way to go. Now we start getting into psychedelic rock. Now this is what we can talk about. Motherfucking, I forget which Jimi Hendrix album. I think it's Bold as Love is the way to go. Or perhaps Are You Experienced? Whichever one specifically. I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. Is that a reference? Because I'm sorry I missed it. Stardust up in the house. And we add another to the repeat offender list. We're back in the game, baby. It's not going to be Jessica Stardust neither, by God. It's going to be Stardust. We're making a list of all the repeat offenders. It's a blind faith. Were they the ones that did, no, Midlife Crisis was Faith No More. Moving On Up. Did they do Moving On Up? I'm moving on up now. Woo. My light shines on. My light shines on. My light shines. It's some shit like that. Damn, damn, damn. Isn't that a Blind Faith song? Who the hell does that song? Personal Jesus was Depeche Mode, however the fuck you pronounce it. So now we're starting to get into like that 80s vibe. Eric Clapton and Steve. We forgot Eric Clapton. Son of a bitch. We done it now. Also Bob Marley. We have fucked it all up, man. We thought we laid down the 70s and we didn't lay down a damn thing. That sucks. We ought to be ashamed of ourselves. Tried to roll a deck. Once again, what I consider like from the S, A, B, C, whatever tier of rating shit. I consider the 70s to be total B tier. So I'm trying like hell to like throw everything on a B. You know what I mean? Like Cream, Marley. Cream is the 60s. They only dropped like, fuck, they broke up in 69 or 70. Don't forget the Grateful Dead. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Who else have we met? Has Fish been around? No, Fish is like new Grateful Dead. I don't think they got going until like the 90s. And frankly, who the fuck listens to Fish? Because I never have. Early Aerosmith. Yeah. Shit, I think like half the good Aerosmith, if you want to be real, because I think they hit the scene in like 73, maybe, something like that. Something. 90s alternative is my jam. Now we can move on from the fucking the problem with the 90s is there's a lot more 80s bleed over than anyone wants to give it credit for. We talking about 90s things that I associate with the 90s that are also 80s. You can talk Red Hot Chili Peppers, of course, Rainbow's favorite. You can talk God, I was about to get on a really bad Jane's Addiction. Same thing. I think of Jane's Addiction 90s fuck, but it's like 80s roll over. Pantera, of course, everyone knows. Hair metal off the fucking bat, toys in the attic. Oh my God. He's on that Aerosmith. Aerosmith was in the 90s with that goddamn don't want to hold you, I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, man. Fucking horse shit ass. God damn. It was a fun movie. It was a good movie, but piss on that. So then, of course, you got your grunge. No need to list the big five, but we'll do it again for the sake of Satan. Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilots, Alice in Chains, and Nirvana. And then, of course, Soundgarden, because everyone needs just a little Billy Corgan in their life. And, of course, you know, Tool. Aerosmith been going for 40 years. Yeah, Steven Tyler be looking rough nowadays, ain't he? Damn it, boy. Nirvana, Sonic Youth, STP. Really? And you know, it's actually Megadeth that brought Stone Temple Pilots out, I believe, on their first tour. So you can imagine Stone Temple Pilots open up for Megadeth. That had to be a lit ass show. Let's go. White Zombie rolled over 80s to 90s. I forget the fucking Zombie Nights on Voodoo Moon or whatever the hell the first like 6 or 8 track cassette was. You have to get that one special. You can't just get the Let Sleeping Corpses Lie box set. You will not get the last 2 tracks on the fucking like demo, and those are the best ones. We take it all the way back with White Zombie. I also find that interesting to be Rob Zombie's like first work. It's like 86, 84 maybe. Mick Jagger's illegitimate son. Just like how Weird Al Yankovic is, what's his name's son? The fucking, Tiny Tim. Yeah. Weird Al Yankovic is Tiny Tim's illegitimate child. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Life is for the living, you know what I'm saying? Peace, calm, and positivity with some love, safety, and determination sprinkled in there. Like sweet brown sugar, baby. So yeah, we covered the White Zombie spread. We can also discuss, Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, Anthrax. They all rolled over 80s to 90s. It's just like Tiny Tim. Yeah, I'm fucking for real, dog. 100,000%. Like, The Big Four, yes. We can also talk about Rammstein getting started in the 90s. We talk about Disturbed get started in the 90s. Korn was there. Days of the New. Give me a minute. More Red Hot Chili Peppers, like I said, 80s bleeding to 90s. Some of their best work, arguably, even though I think Californication was the peak, and that wasn't until 2000. Marilyn Manson, Limp Bizkit. If only we could fly. Limp Bizkit style. Bow, wow, 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 wow. Trying to think of some more spectacular 90s groups on my mind. We covered the groove metal. Rob Zombie, of course, going solo. Hillbilly Deluxe in 97. Fucking wall-to-wall badass and awesome. Pearl Jam 98 World Tour. Right fucking on, bro. Was it fun? Was it good, though? Bow, bow, bow. Eddie Vedder. Freezing round hell on hell. Yeah. Rat, Cinderella, Iron Maiden. Those are 80s bands, man. Come on now. Jackal didn't come out until the 90s. So Jackal was all fucking 90s, if you want to be real. Skid Row was late to the party, too. I think that might have been like 89 or 88 when that Youth Gone Wild and Ricky was a young boy. He had a head full of acid. Yeah, a little love, safety, and determination never hurt anybody. There that Lucy go. I understood every word. Oh, yeah. Even flow. He's like really slow. All are still playing. Yeah, but still. Blues Traveler. Let's go for some fucking John Popper. Harmonica man laying the fucking fire down. You know what I'm saying? Stephen Flow. Gonna have to journey to yonder Camino to get those fifth pleading supplies. So let's take a vibe, and I feel like that looks funny as fuck. Let's take a vibe and little stroll on outer ways. Dun 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 dun. With blues vibes. Well, Blues Traveler, I mean, it was like the heart. These goddamn irises, y'all. Shit's beautiful as hell. Sometimes you just gotta stop and the fucking flower, you know. Them yellow ones be looking good as shit too. I'm talking hell yeah. Flowers and such. Yonder Camino. It's badass and beautiful. I hope the quality's good. Get this fucking towel out of the goddamn car. This water off the seat. Hell yeah. Feed the bees. Look, it's a wannabe 90s hairband, dude. Yeah, you see the zip ties holding the fucking back of the hat? Guns N' Roses. Total 80s to 90s rollover. I'm telling you, like 88 to 92 musically was probably peak. Well, let's go ahead and say like 88, probably 87 to 93 or 94. Total peak. It's a flag, Iris. Yeah. It's actually a good long bench seat, you know what I'm saying? That ain't leather, but that ain't pleather, baby. That's leather. We got another like, baby. Hell yeah. The quest, great. Now I'm not here with my thing. I'm gonna have to put the list down as we're wrapping up the stream here. So I figured, you know what I'm saying, we'd be vibing. Let me go ahead and put the quest on the bag. Quest. Gotta mention Primus and Southern culture on the skids. Before I go, hell yeah, dog. We're just getting a little Scooby snack together, you know what I'm saying? We're probably going to smokehouse maple roasted garlic and herb with the Cajun on the goddamn pork chaps is what's going to fucking happen. If'n I was a betting man, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's going to be real good. I'm getting excited, plumb hot and bothered about it. Good to see that Quest dropped in before we went. So I reckon we're fixing to slide, y'all. We've got that big long form video we got to finish all the deets on and then make public for all y'all fine folks. I hope y'all catch that. That'll be dropping this evening. And hell, we may even roll a short just to keep the notification things going. We don't know. Maybe cut a short out of the video. So that way it plugs it. But we appreciate you dropping in peace. Or Quest with the peace, brother. So let y'all know how it is. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. Peace, calm, positivity. Love, safety, and determination. Pawpaw said with the my name is Mud. My name is Mud. Call me Execution Debbie Dally Alley Dogger. That's long for Mud, so I've been told. Not much by this son of a bitch that lies before me, bloated, blue, and cold. I got my pride. I drink my wine. I only drink the finest, sickest. I haven't earned a dime in several months. Or more in years. So, peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination from the Stoosey Boys all the way around every corner of the world, whether you think it's flat or a circle. It does not matter. We're all here, by God. So, y'all be good. Y'all be great. Hope all y'all have a good one. Hope all y'all have a great evening. Good night. Y'all know how it is. Well, it's been the Stoosey Boys, and we out, y'all. So,